should know better. Brother, you know you're wrong.
Fuck that. Another day, another dollar. Every day is a profit, even on worst days. I go light Tuesdays and Thursdays. Only deal with selective few. I don't care if that's your mans, don't bring me nobody new. Niggas cosigns ain't shit, and frankly I ain't got no room to take risks.
What's good, boxing fans? Julian Williams here at The Distance. Got a video for you guys. This is a post-fight to Marc Mormeck versus Wladimir Klitschko. Battle ended in a 4th round knockout in favor of Wladimir Klitschko. I believe I favored Wladimir Klitschko a few months ago by 11th round knockout or stoppage. So pretty much it ended much earlier than I anticipated to last. Pretty much when you get a Klitschko fight, the primary thing that people are looking for is a knockout. Pretty much we know a knockout is going to happen, but it's just a matter of which round with, and it goes, with both brothers. And in this particular fight, Marc Mormeck wasn't really doing anything. I can tell you he didn't throw too many meaningful punches. He just stood in front of him with his earmuffs on. And that's pretty much committing suicide by cop in the sport of boxing, especially against the Klitschko brother, who was taller, has a long reach, and has the power to get the punches through most guards. And also with Mormeck's guard, there's always a bit of an opening to where both brothers have the power to kind of go in between that guard and land, which is pretty much what happened throughout the fight. But primarily looking at the fight, believe it or not, I don't think Mormeck should get paid for this one. I don't think he even gave Klitschko that much of a fight. He just, like I said, just stood there and just allowed himself to get knocked out. This is knockout number 50 for Klitschko, which what he's been looking for over the last year or so. And this just wasn't that kind of fight. Pretty much there's not too much that I can really say about this fight other than Mormeck stood in front of Klitschko, and from rounds 1 through 3, pretty much most of the time, Klitschko was holding a lot. There was a lot of holding, there was a lot of clinching, and I think in round 3 they both had fell down as a result of the clinching and holding. Like Mormeck fell down. I think both of them fell down, and Mormeck seemed to be kind of like, he got up a little bit slowly, but it is what it is. That just tends to happen in boxing. People do fall down. And I've seen it happen a couple times in Klitschko fights, like Tony Thompson and Sultan Ibragimov. I believe they both fell down in that one too. So that's nothing new in the Klitschko fight. But overall, that's really all I can say about the fight. Mormeck didn't really give much of an effort to Klitschko. He just stood there and got hit, got jabbed the hell and hit with the right hand. There was a knockdown in round 2, and the knockout was in round 4, and Mormeck just didn't get up. Some people believe that Mormeck took a dive in this one or was trying to collect a paycheck. I'll go with the latter. He was trying to collect a paycheck in this one. It seemed from the opening bell, he just was intimidated by Klitschko. He was backing up and moving side to side and couldn't even find an opening. And Klitschko just looked so much bigger, and I think the size played a huge role for Klitschko because he's so much taller. He was so much bigger. It looked like a David versus Goliath type thing in the ring. Mormeck is probably like 6'1", 6'2", and Klitschko's about 6'6", 6'7". So, Klitschko just looked so much bigger than Mormeck. But overall, Mormeck just fought pathetic and was knocked out. I really hope nobody bet money on Mormeck in this fight, because best believe your ass got ripped off, and I'm glad I didn't pay for this fight. So, anyway, peeps. Before I get off this video, personally, I think that Klitschko should fight Chris Arreola next. Chris Arreola is going to give him a tough fight. He's going to come out and he's going to throw punches, and the fight can change based on any punch. One punch in an Arreola fight, just like his fight with Molina a few weeks ago, one punch could change the outcome of a Chris Arreola fight, and that's the fight that Klitschko wants. I think he wants to fight Chris Arreola. I know his mandatory is going to be Tony Thompson, so who knows, when that fight can play out. I know IBF takes their mandatory bouts very seriously, but if he could fit in a fight with Chris Arreola over the summer, being that he didn't really get banged up in this fight, but if he could take like a June or July fight with Chris Arreola, that'd be awesome. But who knows what's gonna happen? But anyway, peeps, I'm out of here. That was The Distance. Thanks for watching. Get at me. Peace.
Hey, bitch. You remember me. It's Mr. OPM from the west side of the streets. I got my socks, hat, and my black Pumas. And my nigga P with me, let me introduce them. They choosing, it's gruesome. How these young boys like to coop them, cuff them. I take them on a date and don't touch them. You love them. Girls come around by the dozens. She ain't getting mad when I used to date her.